What's up everybody and welcome back to another episode of BH Brewing. It's been a while since I've done a video, so my sincere apologies, but I've been in Australia kind of enjoying myself, so I won't apologise too much. In this video we're going to be starting on the Beer Hawk. Motherfucking advent calendar! This thing is an absolute beast. We're going to be taking you through every single day, reviewing a different beer each day, and well, seeing if they're any good. I've got to be honest, before I ordered this Beer Hawk advent calendar, I was a little worried. I've never ordered an advent calendar before, mainly because I was worried about the fact of ordering an advent calendar and arriving and it'd be full of beers I've already tried. Not bragging or anything, but I have tried quite a few beers, so the last thing you want to do is open your doors in a calendar and go, tried it, tried it, tried it, tried it. So, well, I've ordered this one now. We're going to go through every single day. Each day I'm going to do a different video, so we'll see what the beers are like. Hopefully there'll be none I've tried in there before, but kind of relying on Beer Hawk here not to stitch me up. So we'll get started on the first one, as it is day 1 of December. Okay, so here it is. This is the Sweet Child O' Pine. As I said, a play on the old Guns N' Roses lyric of Sweet Child O' Mine. First of all, looking at the colour, it's kind of a, when you hold up to the light, a kind of light dark straw colour. When you're kind of away from the light, it's more of a kind of an orangey dark hay colour. Nice colour to it though. You probably noticed when we were pouring this out, there was a bit of sediment that come out. Don't mind that at all. This beer does say it's unfiltered, it's unpasteurised. Got to expect those things, and to me it's never an issue if you get a bit of sediment. It usually settles down to the bottom anyway, and I don't tend to drink that last little bit in craft beers because you tend to get a bit of sediment and nobody wants a gritty finish to their beer, so I always tend to leave a little bit on the bottom. Talking about head retention, the head retention on this is pretty poor, I will say. Kind of when we poured it out within, I'd say, probably less than a minute, the head was completely gone and you're kind of left with what you see now, which is, yeah, not much head at all. But, you know, it's not the end of the world. As long as it tastes good, that's all I care about. But first of all, let's go in with the aroma and see what we can smell. Okay, it is definitely what you'd consider the smell and the aroma from an IPA. It's very piney. I definitely get that pine hint straight away. Smacks of that kind of core hop that's in there. Not sure what that core hop is, but it's not overly complex. It's quite simple and to the point. And like I say, it is a bit piney. Have another sniff. Yeah, you probably could get some type of fruit from that. I don't know particularly what that fruit is, but it is a kind of nice smell to it. It's the aroma is fresh. That's what you get. And if this is a beer that's, you know, meant to taste piney, then well, you kind of want fresh smelling beer. So yeah, it does smell nice. Smells appealing. Smells the type of thing I want to drink. I maybe get a bit of stone fruit in there. Like a little bit of element of peach to it, but like I said, mainly it's that kind of pine that comes through. Okay, let's give this one a taste. My initial thoughts on that, first of all, very dry finish, pretty much straight away you get the flavour on your tongue and then it's dry straight away. I've not really had a beer that's been that dry on the mouthfeel before. That's something unique for sure. Yeah, the mouthfeel is medium to thin. Like I say, very dry finish straight away. I definitely get that kind of resiny, kind of piney flavour to this. I'd say it's more resiny than it is piney. But maybe you can probably exchange the two. They're probably similar to one another, in my opinion. Let's have another swig. I keep swigging this because you keep tasting it to see what you're feeling. Bitterness is, from a bitterness standpoint, I'd probably say around 20 IBUs, just from a guess point. I don't know this, I've not checked this up before. It's probably a lot higher or a lot lower, I'm not sure. It's bitter, but it's not, you know, horrendously bitter. It's got that nice kind of little twinge of bitterness that makes it moorish. I think added that to the dryness of it makes it a moorish beer. You have a sip and you go, oh, I kind of want a bit more of that because of the dry finish. So the dry finish, along with that bitterness, gives that real moorish kind of, I want more of this kind of taste to it, I would say. There's certainly no fruit flavours to it. That kind of aroma I got at the start of maybe a bit of a kind of peach or apricot, that's kind of not there. It's very much that pine flavour. It's refreshing. That's all I can really say about it. It's an okay beer. I mean, it's a very drinkable beer. I'm not going to stand there and slate it because I don't think it's worth slating. I think it's an average beer. Okay, summing up, I would definitely say this beer has nailed it on the chin in terms of being piney. It is definitely piney. Unfortunately, I feel it's let down by that dry finish. To me, it's a little too dry for my liking. Otherwise, it's a nice IPA, one that I would probably drink if it was available in a pub. If I was scoring this on a rate beer scale, I'd probably give this a solid 65. It's a decent beer, nothing to write home about, but you know, overall, very drinkable. Cheers, guys.